I'm Terenzo Bozzone, current 70.3 world champion from New Zealand. Here we are in Kona. So I'm here with Chris McCormack, doing a bit of a training camp for 2 weeks. Right now we're end of August, beginning of September, so kind of the heavy training phase. So just trying to get a good block of mileage done on the course, in the heat, get used to it. I came to watch the race last year here in Kona. This is my first time racing, my first year doing Ironman distance races, so third Ironman race for the year. I'm stoked. It's going to be good fun. No pressures, first year. I'm only 24 years old, so got a lot of learning ahead of me, and that's why I'm here training with Chris. He's a wealth of knowledge, and he's a great guy, and he's hasn't stopped sharing with me since we've been away. I really love triathlon. I love swimming, biking, and running. It's just great. Sometimes I want to go fast, like I want to do the ITU stuff. I want to run sub 30 minutes for 10Ks, but other times you want to do the ultimate, which is Ironman. I mean, Ironman is recognized worldwide as the triathlon, and I mean, the lava fields here in Kona is ultimately where I would like to achieve. I think Ironman is where it's at, but I'd like to keep racing a few 70.3 races. The 70.3 half Ironman distance is a great distance because you can put together a whole bunch of races in the season and recover from it pretty quickly. And probably throw a few non-drafting Olympic distance races just into the schedule, spread things out a bit and keep a bit of speed there just in case. For me, the training hasn't really changed too much. I mean, of course it is longer and the workouts are different, but training for ITU stuff, I was a big believer on strength and mileage. I mean, I had the speed anyone can run. Most people can run 3 minutes for a K. It's just doing 10 of them back to back, non-stop. So I was a big believer on getting a lot of strength work done. So, I mean, here we are, Ironman. It's just a little bit more mileage, consistently hitting those numbers and just getting stronger. So before I started triathlon, I was a swimmer, but I was a breaststroke swimmer and hated freestyle, hated open water swimming. So yeah, I mean, I remember swimming with my squad, and we'd go down to the lake every now and then for a swim workout, and I'd just freak out. I couldn't see the bottom, I would just freak. But about 99 or so, I popped my eardrum wakeboarding behind a boat. And I had an operation. They found a lot of problems inside there, so had to have a bit of a break from swimming. So I started doing duathlons. I'd always done a little bit of running, but I borrowed a friend's bike and gave it a go. It was I'll never forget this moment. I came off the bike running into transition, and no one told me about transition training. I got off the bike and I fell over it. My legs were just jelly. I fell all over the bike, and yeah, it wasn't my bike, so I kind of felt a bit bad. But anyway, I just love the sport. I love the environment which it brings. The personalities that come to the sport. It's very entertaining and very, I don't know. It's overwhelming to be a part of it. When I was allowed to start swimming, I started doing triathlons, and my swimming, I was always about 2 minutes off the lead guys in the early years. So I really had to focus on that to get that up there, and I mean, with the ITU racing, it's swimming and running. That's what you need to focus on. And in hindsight, I probably did a little bit too much focus on my biking, but I mean, I still got the running done and the swimming. But now with the longer stuff, I have the base, but it's just working on the strength to be able to ride with the guys. I mean, the top guys, Craig, Chris, Cameron, Brown, I mean, they're all 35 years old. They've got a lot more miles in their legs. So it's just, trying to get the strength so I can keep up between that 120 and 180K and the second half of the marathon. I've been riding on Specialized since halfway through 2005, and it's just been great. I mean, you guys do a great job putting together top of the line equipment. We didn't have the transition out when I first started riding with Specialized, and I knew that when the bike did come out, it was going to be awesome because you don't release anything half-heartedly. It's top quality stuff. And I mean, when the transition did come out, it took the world by storm. It was an awesome bike, and still is an awesome bike, probably up there with a lot of the other top time trial bikes. It's great to be a specialized pro athlete because of the amount of feedback that is absorbed by the design and engineer team at Specialized, the amount of respect they give us, and being able to ride the coolest bikes on the earth.